Oh my God, these Christmas commercials are coming on earlier and earlier every year. But anyways, this is Jonathan Riley from MaximalExposure.net, where we provide online promotions for small businesses. And today, as you may have guessed by the title, we are going to talk about should your business have an app or not, an application for you laymen and laywomen out there. Now, an app is cool. Let's just start off by saying that apps are cool, man, and they're everywhere. But are they necessary for your business? And that's something that you yourself have to figure out. And that decision is what I'm going to help you make right now. Well, that's the decision I'm going to help you make right now. Is it compatible, or will it help your small business grow and be more accessible and popular and wonderful and cooler? And that's what I'm going to talk about. But anyways, anytime you have an app, of course, applications are downloaded to smartphones and tablets. And there's even apps on cars, but we're not even going to talk about that. We're gonna stick to smartphones and tablets. So everybody, you all know what an application is. You download it to your smartphone by either going to Google Play Store, or if you have an iPhone, going to the Apple Store, and you download an app to your phone, and it has a little icon. And whenever you tap on the icon, the website opens up, or the game opens up, or the song or whatever opens up. It opens up, and boom, there you are. How to decide if an app is appropriate for your business is pretty simple. If you provide a product or a service, yes, an app can be useful for your business. But you have to remember, or you have to ask yourself, is your product or service going to be used often? So let's say you have a product-based business. Let's say you're a restaurant. Is it cool? Will it be okay money-wise? Because apps aren't free, and I'm going to get into that later on. Will it be okay budget-wise and marketing-wise and promotion-wise? And will it be wise, period, to have an app if you have a restaurant? I'll give you time to think about it. Yes, it would be, just to cut this short. Why? Because people eat all the time. Now, if you have an application for your restaurant, the more upscale, the better. Because you can place more features on your app, like make reservations and even order over the phone. Not call, but set up your menus, your new items, your new this, your new that, your new dishes, your brand new this, that, and the third. If you have a restaurant, it will be really good for you to have an app. Why? Because people always eat, and people are creatures of habit. And if you're smart enough to target your business via meta tags and stuff like that in your surrounding area, since people are creatures of habits, they will frequent the same place all the time. So if you have a restaurant, or if you sell any food, or if you sell clothes, or if you sell anything that people have, even furniture, even office supplies, if you're a retail store, it'd be cool to have an app, because people wear clothes. People buy new clothes all the time. People buy new stuff, all things like that all the time. Toiletries. People if you have a grocery store, any product would be really good for an application. Anything people use often. All right. Now, let's say let's say you provide a service. Let's say you own a psychiatry, a mental health facility, and you have a mental health clinic. You're the owner of this mental health clinic, and you have two or three psychs working for you, and you're doing your advertising promotion campaign. Would it be wise for you to have an application for your customers to access you in an instant? Will it be viable? Will it be cost effective? Will it be marketable, promotional, or all the good? Will it be all the good stuff that comes with an app? Will it be viable for you to have that if you had a mental health facility? I'm trying to give you time to say if it's yes or no. Think so? Wrong. No, I don't think that would be a good idea to have an application if you offer any type of service. Because let's pick another service. Let's pick my website, for example, maximalexposure.net. I offer online promotions for small businesses. Now, why would I need an app when I have a responsive website already? People can just go to their web browser, type in the name of my site, and they can see the services that I provide. Now, the reason why I say this is because I already have an established website, and you can have an established website if you choose to, or if it's beneficial for you to have an app as well. But the reason why I say no is because apps are free to create. There are a million app creation websites out there, and you can create an app for free, but you got to pay a monthly fee. I think the best one from Google is like I think it's like $90 a month, and that's to keep your app in places like Google Play Store and Apple's App Store. That's so your app can stay in those indexes in those app stores, so people can pull you up and download your application to their phones or tablets. Now, paying that $90 a month, since I offer online promotions for small businesses, and someone sees my website and I get a client, working with this client for months and establish a relationship and everything, he's not gonna want to pull out his phone and click on my app. He already knows the services I offer. He already knows the website, and so it wouldn't be viable for him to download an app from me because of the service that I offer, because it's not an everyday thing. He would not need to contact me on a whim through an app. He would need to contact me, but it wouldn't be worth me paying $90 a month for him to press an app when he already has his number in my phone in his contacts. The number, my business number in his contacts. He already has my number in his contacts. So why would I have an app going to my website when he already knows the services that I offer, and he has my number already in his phone contacts? So service-based businesses are less likely to need applications. Now, I should have did this the first at the beginning of this upload, but I wanted to run down just a few benefits of having an app, and this will prove a little bit more of why I say product-based companies are better, more beneficial to have. It'll be more beneficial for product-based companies to have an app other than service-based companies. Location finders for your businesses, apps are really good at that. Customer service, you press the app and boom, you connect with your company's site, and it goes, and they can get a hold of you. Your business with a tap. All right, that just means that they can instantly open your website without going into their web browser. Purchasing products or services from your site directly. Now, I know I said services is not a particularly good idea, but that's because service-based businesses, you don't need there are very few, and let me see if I can think of it. There are very few service-based products where you need on a consistent basis. Like I said, like food and clothes and toiletries and stuff like that. Service-based products are more drawn out over time. You don't need them as much as you do food or appliances or clothing or anything like that. All right, so I can't think of any right now, but there are very few service-based companies that you need on a consistent basis. But another big capability of having an app, another big advantage of having an app is email collection capabilities for email marketing. Every time someone downloads your app, they have to give their email address and password, and that automatically goes into your hosting account's email collection database. So you will collect emails over time every time someone downloads your app, and that's good for marketing. And finally, apps are a constant presence, therefore a reminder to your customers that you're still there. Ever have a gaming app or music app that you haven't used in like a week or like a month, and then you're going through your phone, I haven't pressed on this app in a while. Business app can remind your customer that, hey, I'm still here. Oh, I remember. It can serve as a very good reminder. But is it worth it? Because like I said, it's free to create one, but it costs money to maintain one. You have to make that decision for yourself. Is your business the type of business that your clients need on a consistent basis? Is it? And my advice to you is, if you're on the fence and you can't decide, try it out. If you can afford it, try it out. Like I said, it's free to build. Try it. I like to run marketing and advertising campaigns for at least 6 months, at least 3 to 6 months, to find out
that's the time you need to really find out if your marketing campaign is working. So run it for about 3 to 6 months. Find out if the app is working for your business, and then you can make your decision based off of that. But if you don't have a product or service that your customers need on a consistent basis, I would say no. No. I would say no, you don't need an app. Like a locksmith company doesn't need an app. I mean, hundreds of people lose their keys, but how many times do you lose your keys? Like you wouldn't need an app for a locksmith because you don't lose your keys every day. You lose your keys once a year? So you need an app to a locksmith? No. So you really have to decide, like I said, if your company can provide a consistent service or product to your customer on a weekly, monthly, even daily basis. Does your company provide a product or service that provides that type of product or service on a consistent basis, whether it be daily, weekly, or monthly, to your customers? If you have a business like that, then you need a business app. Then you need an app. If you don't have that type of product or service that provides that type of consistent awareness of your business and ability to get a hold of your business and being able to purchase online and things like that from your app on a consistent basis, then no, your business doesn't. But like I said, if you're on the fence and you're like, try it out for a few months, see if it helps, see if it works. Apps, like I said, apps are a good promotional tool. They remind your customer that you are still out there. They're a good email collection. They're a good email collection. They're good at collecting emails for your email marketing campaigns. But the downside is mostly the cost. And, who wants to waste $90 a month? That can go to another form of advertising or marketing that can be more profitable and more beneficial to your business. This has been Jonathan Riley. This is still Jonathan Riley for MaximalExposure.net. Thanks everybody for listening. I'll talk to you guys on the next upload. Peace.